Oh, goodness. All right, let's get this party started. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't have my laptop on. Know that I need this. I don't think I do. If you're here, say hello. Once I have my laptop going and I can see the comments, I'll see you. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend. I had a busy weekend, but it was very good. Should have started my laptop a minute ago. Okay. And we're going to do that right now. And this, oh gosh, why does it do that to me? Really sorry I didn't start this earlier. I like to try and have everything organized, but time got away from me for a couple of minutes. I thought I had 5 more minutes than I did. Alrighty there. Okay, very good. And I think I'm crooked again. There we go. I see I have a couple of viewers already. Betty, there's Betty. Okay. Oh, and Teresa, awesome. Yay, Betty, you stayed up for me. Very good. Okay. Let's put that there. I'm thinking I should maybe move it over a little bit, or is it okay? It doesn't look straight to me. Oh, I'm going to leave it. What the heck? Hi, Aileen. Welcome. Okay, I said we're going to talk about a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get right into the one cooking item that I'm going to show you. And I actually want to bring this over because in each cooking class, I'm going to try using up each time I'm going to show you one thing that you're going to use in your epic box. So I took out the taco seasoning. I'm not making tacos. So there it is. I am going to show you how to do quinoa with that seasoning, and it's actually one of the recipes that when you go to the meal plan and it shows you the extra recipes for each meal solution, this one is in it. It is taco quinoa, and I generally, this is, and meal prep gets right in here with it. Just gonna move my light back a little bit. No, it's stuck, of course. There, just back a little bit. It was right shine. It felt like it was shining in my eyes. Okay. So I make quinoa pretty much every week as my meal prep for a few reasons. First of all, it's extremely good for you. It's a grain. And it has tons of vitamins. It's better than, like, way more vitamins and stuff than like regular rice or regular, let's say couscous. It just has tons of vitamins and it's really good for you. It's like a superfood. And if it's cooked properly, it's delicious and it's very versatile. So what I have in here, I always rinse my quinoa. So what you'll have to do is I have a very fine mesh strainer, because quinoa is tiny, right? It's tiny little. It's kind of like a seed. So it's really super tiny. Let me get it even closer, see if it helps. Yeah, there you go. So it's really, really tiny little, they look like little, they look like seeds is what they look like. So I have 2 cups in here, and I've rinsed it with cold water. And you want to do that because sometimes it has a little grit in it, and you don't want to be biting down on anything that tastes like sandy. So you always want to rinse it. Some people toast it. They rinse it and then they toast it in a dry pan to give it a little bit more of a nutty flavor. This is white quinoa. Actually, this is what it looks like dry. This is what I keep it in. So there's that. So I have a bigger bag in the cupboard. And then what I do is I just replenish this. And when I empty one bag, I always have one ahead. That's another prep tip for people that are trying to be frugal and make sure that you don't run out for your pantry. So 2 cups of the cleaned and drained quinoa. And then we're going to put 4 cups of hot water. And then we're going to add the package of this. I'm going to put it in the microwave. This is my round steamer. It's going to go in the microwave. I'm not going to turn it on because clearly you all know how to work a microwave. You're just going to put it on your regular setting, high setting, and then you're going to put 15 minutes. And you're going to leave the lid on. You're not going to touch it. I leave it in there. Once it's finished, another 5 minutes before I go in and lift off the steamer. Pull it out, I fluff it up, and it's done. But we are going to mix it up. I'll put the hot water in. I'll mix it up. When I'm done chatting with you guys, I will turn it on and then I'll take pictures after. But I'm also going to tell you what I'm going to use it for. So let's get in here because I need to get my hot water. Oops. All right. So let's get into it. 4 cups of hot water. Now, I turned this on, but I just got it so that it was hot. It doesn't have to be boiling at all. Make sure, hopefully I have enough. I do, just right. Very good. So 4 cups, because I have 2 cups of quinoa. Now, if I was doing 1 cup of quinoa, then I would do 2 cups of water. All right. So now, tonight I'm doing the taco seasoning in it, but generally what I do is I'll do a little bit of salt. Usually I'll do some of the herb garlic sea salt, which I am going to use because I know this is like very super low sodium. So I want a little bit of salt in there, not too much. And it's fine because more garlic, more better. So there's that. All right. So I'm going to mix in, already it smells good just putting the garlic in it. So where's my handy dandy scissors? There it is. I'm going to cut the top off. And I'm going to add the whole thing. Now obviously you can use this for tacos. You can use it for in chilies. What else does it say you can use it for? And basically you can make it meatless, right? You can use this with black beans, lentils, any soy ground round. See that I'm a little bit messy here. Lean ground beef, chicken, turkey, or soy. So anything that you want to use it for to make actual tacos, go ahead. We're a little bit of a spicy gang, as I've told you before. So I'm going to add some more of the chili flakes and garlic. Oops, up here. Chili flakes and garlic, my favorite. And I just pulled the lid off it. That's okay. It's a shaker lid, right? So that's fine. Add some more. Now, like I said, ooh, spicy. Got in my nose. I'm just going to stir it. I brought my 4-in-1 spice spoon. I don't need it. I'm just going to stir it up. Then move it off to the side. Because then we're going to chat about a little bit more about the Epic box. We're going to chat about meal prep. And who else is watching? Say hello when you're here. Let me know you're here watching. If anybody has any questions, I'm going to have to sneeze. Sorry about that, guys. Chili flakes got up my nose. All right, I'm gonna set that aside and put that in the microwave for 15 minutes on your regular high setting with the lid on. When you take it out, when you're taking it there, if it's super hot, be careful. Like if you put boiling water, but don't, you just need hot water. Be careful. And also when you take it off, take the lid off away from you in the microwave when you're ready to take it out of the microwave. We don't want any accidents. Okay, so now I have my Caesar dressing here because I was taking pictures of the salad dressing that I did the other day. Hi, Lynn. Thanks, Betty. I really like this color. I think you know that I like green, and I love the olive, so thank you. Yes, so the other day I did a nice little salad bowl. I did some roast veggies. I did sweet potatoes and regular potatoes in the oven. And then I had some greens on the bottom. It was my Irish salad, I called it. I was like totally making it up because it had potatoes in it, so that was it. Thanks, Lynn. Yeah, the chili flakes and garlic got up my nose. So anyways, what I did with that salad dressing was super yummy, and I usually make the Caesar dressing as is, like creamy, like we would normally. But this time I did it with an oil and vinegar. Actually, it wasn't vinegar, it was lemon juice. So I did lemon juice, olive oil, the same amount as if you're doing a regular vinaigrette from any of our salad dressings. It's usually 2/3 and a third, 2/3 oil to 1/3 your acid. But this time I used the Caesar dressing, and then I added about, I'm going to say, a tablespoon of honey mustard. Well, it was delicious. I had cooked up some little cubes of ham, and I drizzled honey mustard over the ham, and then I did the salad dressing. It was just so good. And the only thing that would have made it absolutely perfect is had I made some hard-boiled eggs and put like half an egg in there too, just as is. It was so pretty. It was a pretty meal, and it was delicious. So don't be shy to fool around with your dressings, because you can do oil and vinegar, you can do it creamy, however you like. They're super yummy. Okay, let's talk about that quinoa, what else we're going to do with it. On the recipe, I believe that it has you doing some veggies, so some broccoli, some peppers, if you want to do onions, mushrooms, and so on and so forth. And then it kind of makes a skillet meal. So once your quinoa is cooked, you're going to do your veggies, tender crisp, however you like them, in a pan, and then you're going to add in your quinoa into the pan, and you're going to just let it like toast a little bit and cook and get all married up with the veggies, and then push it all to the side and take some eggs, scramble them up and put them in it, and just let them set scrambled, and then mix it in with the rest. So you've got like a full your protein, your veggies, your carb, your whole complete meal. You can put a side salad on if you like. So there's that. But that is that's the hot meal. Now I do quinoa, like I said, once a week because we have our quinoa salad bowls. So I take the cold quinoa, and that's our base, and then we add a protein and a bunch of veggies, and I do a salad dressing according to what I would, whatever thing I add to the quinoa. Like I said, this time I added the taco, but lots of times I'll add, we have a veggie dip mix, I like to add that in. I might put like one of the liquid, I might put half water, half vegetable broth, or full vegetable broth, however you like it. You flavor it how you want, because quinoa is very, it's bland. There's not a lot of flavor to it. There's a little bit of nuttiness, but other than that, no. So go with that. You can, whatever flavors you want to do. Let's say I'm doing a chicken. I want to do chicken salad bowls because I often do the rotisserie chicken. Maybe I would do cheese chives and bacon in the quinoa because that would be nice too. But you can alternate. Like you see, I used some potatoes instead of quinoa in that salad bowl, which I had roasted. And amazing, of course. You can do any vegetables. I really love roast vegetables cold in a salad bowl. So there's that. Next, what do I want to talk about? I want to talk about the rewinds for this month and the Dinners on Us. Now, Dinners on Us this month, $60. You spent $60. You get a free meal, and it's the creamy pesto parmesan chicken. It is so good, and I've done it with mushrooms. I've done it with chicken. I've made it just vegetarian with a whole pile of spinach in it for my son. And he loves it. And you can replace it with tofu, plant-based sausages if you're vegan. So it's super yummy, and it's free with every $60 order. Now, I have two. I don't need two. The rewinds. So yummy. So yummy. So what have we got here? We've got the clam chowder. Well, creamy clam chowder, but is the recipe on the back, but it's creamy chowder. So basically it's your creamy based soup. So I'm a big fan of potato corn soup with bacon or ham. I do love a clam chowder. I love just a seafood chowder, so a mix of different seafoods if you like. This is super yummy, only for this month until the 31st, so grab it and then it's gone. It's your rewind for March. And then, of course, our one-pot pasta. Think of it as healthy hamburger helper. You can add it to a pasta sauce. You can make a soup with it. Anyway, just those great flavors. Because it's got onion, garlic, red bell pepper. It's got herbs and spices, and they're a little bit on the Italian side. So, but not strong. So there's that. So one pot pasta, that's yummy. Super easy to do. Instructions on the back. Teresa loves the creamy chowder. Hi, Teresa. I'm backward. Tex-Mex. Now, this is all along the lines of Southern Baked, our other crumb mix. It's obviously Tex-Mex. It's got those nice Mexican flavors. What do we have in here? We have onion, chia, garlic, psyllium husk. Now, chia and psyllium husk is in Southern Bacon. I'll tell you where they put it in there. Because it's a way for, when you have that, it makes you feel more full. So it's not like caloric, so you're not getting, it's high calories. But it's helping you to feel more full after your meal. And that's why they put it in there. And it also is kind of a binder. So there's that. What else does it have in there? It has some chili powder, spices. There is a bit of salt, garlic, rice concentrate. I love, and we used to have this specifically in an individual bottle, and I wish they would bring it back. It's alder smoked sea salt. It is so nice. Anyway, there's a little bit of that in here. There's a little bit of cayenne. It's not crazy spicy, and you can mix it with some panko or with some regular breadcrumbs if you're not gluten-free, or with the crispy coating, because that is gluten-free. So if you want to mix half and half, that's a really nice idea too. The other thing is you can use it as a binder, as if you were making meatballs or a meatloaf or anything like that. You can use that in there too. So let's talk about, we talked about a little bit this Friday on Frugal Foodie about what's in your pantry. And I am a firm believer of, I have a small freezer downstairs, and I have, of course, my fridge freezer. I generally know what I have in my fridge freezer, and it has all the, little individual things that I've made or leftovers that I know I can make another meal with. all that good stuff. But down in my basement freezer, I will totally forget what's down there. So I always try to keep a list. If I send something down there, I write it on. I have a paper on the side of my fridge. I write it down. When I bring it back up, I strike it out so I know it's gone. Otherwise, I will forget everything that's down there. And we just talked about, now, we talked about quinoa, but obviously I always keep a good amount of rice, good amount of quinoa, pasta, all those things. Now, if I'm getting big amounts of things, like I have a huge bag of chickpeas, that's another thing. All the different beans, like black beans, I keep pinto beans, I keep chickpeas. I do have black beans. I don't keep a lot of them because we tend to like, for certain things it's good, but for like salads and stuff, we do prefer the canned, and I generally buy the no salt cans. And I do keep some cans of lentils and things like that, only because if I'm stuck and I'm in a hurry and I want to make something fast and I haven't pre-cooked and I don't have them in my freezer because I cook them from scratch from the raw beans, and then I package them up. If I don't have what I'm looking for in my freezer, then I like to always have a few cans in my pantry. But yes, I always keep jasmine rice, I always keep basmati rice, and I always have sushi rice. So those three I always have. I always have couscous. That's another thing. Especially in summer, we like to do a lot of couscous salad. That's the salad's so nice. We named it twice. Yeah, so good. Couscous. Let me get a sip. I think I need a sip. How's everybody? Let me tell you. I cooked my butt off this weekend. What a team. Our Ladies Auxiliary at the Dorval Legion rock. And I had a great time, but I cooked a lot of pork roast. Let me just say that. Oh my goodness. Let me think now. So there were 6. Yeah, I cooked 6 to 7 pound roasts. And then I cooked another 3 smaller ones that were about 3.5 pounds each. So that was a lot of pork, but everybody loved it. And I'm really proud of the Ladies Auxiliary and all the people that came to the meal. It was a lovely night. We had an entertainer playing, St. Patrick's Day stuff, and it was fun. It was really fun. I love to do it for the older members, and it was really great. So if you're... Thanks, Teresa. You know what? You were awesome, too. We all were. Everybody pitched in. It was amazing. We had roast potatoes, we had carrots, and we had a lovely dessert, a pineapple upside down cake in individual portions, lovely by Anne. So that was all amazing. Gosh, let me see here. So does anybody have any questions on the rewinds or the salad dressing or the couscous, the quinoa? I love that word couscous, so that it sticks in my head. So does anybody have any questions, or you'd like some more ideas? All my people who've already bought the Epic box are so happy with it. So if you want more information on that, I'm so happy to give you that. It's amazing. It's $35 in Canada, $32 in the States, and that's shipping included, so straight $35 once a month. It is very exciting. As I said, you get 7 meal solutions, you get a dessert, you get the little mini sample, and all those recipes. So you know what you're having for dinner for an entire week for sure. If you are someone that is only one person or 2 people in your family that you're cooking for, well, there's a few things to go, you're definitely going to have minimum of 4 servings per meal solution. So that means that you can have it another night for a leftover evening, or you can do a makeover with it. That, I do that a lot. Oh yes, I'm telling you. Well, Aileen, I'm glad you enjoyed it. These were super yummy. It was scratch cake on the bottom, and then she had the pineapple on top with the cherry, and it was just I love that. So it just hit the spot for me. I definitely had one of those. It was yum. Yeah, very good. Yeah, so what else do I have? Oh, I want to show you. I did buy myself a little spring of color. This is heather, actually. It's the first time I've ever bought it, and apparently I will be able to plant it out in a pot once it's warm enough. Isn't that pretty? Let's see if I can bring it closer to you. I just love it. It's so pretty. It does not look what I thought heather would look like, but I love it. I try to, when I try not to buy plants that I'm just going to throw away. Like, I do love cut flowers, don't get me wrong. I love flowers of any kind. But at this time of year, they often have things that you can plant out in your garden, so I try to do that. Yeah, so that's it. I'm just, we did the quinoa. I'm going to put it in the microwave. I'm going to take a picture with it after. We're going to most likely eat it as salads this week. I didn't do my chicken yet because I forgot to take it out with all the cooking that I did. So I will be taking out a frozen chicken out of the freezer, and tomorrow I will cook it in my rotisserie, in rotisserie seasoning, and I'm going to add some probably some Mexican flavors with it, so that it goes nicely with my taco spiced quinoa, and so that I'll have that chicken. I can make sandwiches, I can do my salads, you know, all that good stuff. Yes, so get your orders in. Tonight is the last night for this mystery host, so if you want something, be sure there is the 40% off. Please check that out if there's anything. I have a local order going in tonight. So if you're local to me, get to me as soon as possible. Go check out that 40%. I have it pinned in the group. There's a link to them. Or if you're just going on my website, you can click shop and it will bring you, it'll pop down, it'll say 40% off, and check what's left there, because there are things that have already sold out, but there is a few things that are nice that are left. And that will be delivered to me. But anybody else that wants to order direct, that's fine too. It's, like I said, the last night for the mystery host, so every $30 order you get your name in. Some of you already have your name in because you've bought the Epic Box subscription. So we're almost at $500 in that class, and that means a pretty sizable shopping spree. So check that out. Right on, Lynn. That's the way to do it. Lunches and freeze portions for the future your future suppers. That's what I do too, because being the only meat eater, when I do make meat, I like to make it so that I can have some extra portions. And yeah, that's great. That's the way to do it. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I didn't do too badly. 30 minutes. Just a tiny little bit of cooking, mostly chatting. But get it into your fridge, get into your pantry, go through it, please toss things that are, like, you know, out of date, expired. I mean, it depends on what it is, but some things just don't keep them. Like, you don't want to fool around with your health with that, especially in the fridge. And the other thing is like, things that are already made. Let's say, now I don't have a graph in the group, but I will find one. I did post that graphic, and it sort of tells you how often to do what. I am going to show you. I'm going to show you how to break down a whole chicken at some point. I will show you how to debone, like, your chicken breast from a chicken, and also probably I'll show you how to do that spatchcock chicken, where you have the whole chicken, but you just cut out the back part, and then you press it down and it's flat, which is super for grilling, really yummy. Yeah, I am going to show you how to do that for sure, Aileen. Absolutely. I'm so happy for you, Lynn. I'm so glad you're getting some more stuff after your little flooding issue. So I'm so happy that you're going to get some. I am super stoked now for the new April Epic box because I am loving so much this one. And I actually just got another subscription. Somebody subscribed today. So I'm super pumped, of course, getting excited for them. And yeah, so, and don't forget, please, if you know any friends, add them to the group if they want some recipes, some ideas. And we're doing that Frugal Foodie every week for more ideas. I'm going to find the a graph or an image saying how long to keep things frozen. I know I've seen them many times, but things that are already cooked, so let's say leftovers, you don't want to leave them too much more than 3 months. I know that one for sure. Certain things are good for 6 months, some things are good for a year. Depends on how they're packaged also, that makes a difference. Yes, so yeah, so I'm gonna do some more you know, the deboning of the chicken and breaking down a whole chicken, because especially when you get those whole chickens on a good price, I mean, you'll have your chicken breast, your chicken wings, your leg and thigh, your whole carcass to be able to throw in the freezer for a later date for making soup or just a broth, period, you know. So there's all that good stuff. That's coming. That's coming. All right, guys. Happy Sunday night. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you so much. And happy first day of spring. Hallelujah. All right, everybody. Take good care and see you next time.